the second video. So I guess it's None Defense's Guide to Boom Beach Episode 2, Volume 2, whatever. In the time that it took me to upload the last video, I noticed that my troops reloaded, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish cleaning off my player map. But I just noticed that I just got the Strategist Award, which is for defenses, and considering you know, Grublet 1T has no defenses. When did he defend? Okay. Huh. Well, let's find out what happened on this one. I'm afraid this one's just too good to pass up. We're going to speed it up. So it looks like he just tried to go one tank, tried to get all cute. Okay, got it. Anyway. Alright, so I did the video and, you know, showed you how we kind of look at things. This is from a hookah perspective. I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning off my player map here. When, again, these are going to be no scout raids. Now, it's not entirely no scout, because obviously, once I hit the attack button, I look at the base. So, you know, I don't want to be accused of fibbing there. Let's see, go ahead and work that out. Alright, surprised that that's still standing. But either way, these are gone. So, well, you know, but at this point, if you're on my team, you know what I want to do in this situation. So, let's do it. Hit in the left corner. Now, sometimes I'll hit this, you know, this corner before, and sometimes I'll go to the far corner. You know, that's a situational decision. Let's go ahead and touch there. Get rid of all that nonsense. Do that second flare. Remember, we'll talk about the second flare. I'm going to talk, hopefully, in this video, get a chance to talk about that some more. You know, now I see this cannon is over here working me. I'm just not really that concerned about it. You know, worst that happens is I lose a heavy. And while that's unfortunate, I'm not gonna, you know, lose much sleep over it. It's just a heavy. Right, that's what you do here. We're gonna overflare here. Again, we overflare. Now is where we're gonna shock the rockets. You know, now that the rockets are a threat to my Zookas, that's when we shock them. Until the rockets are a threat to my Zookas, I don't even really care about them. Not really concerned about them. Boom. Now the guys are just kind of doing their own thing. Let's just go ahead and throw down a med pack. And it's a victory. Let's see, what did I lose? Looks like I lost a heavy and a Zooka. Whatever. You know, sometimes to make spaghetti, you gotta crack some lemons. And that's what we do on this team. We crack lemons to get spaghetti out of them. So we're just gonna hit the reload button, but not use the diamonds. And again, we're just gonna keep no scout raiding. So my map is either gonna be empty of player bases when I'm done, or it'll be, well, I'll be dead, because I'll be out of troops. I'm just gonna go until I'm empty here. Alrighty. Alright, let's talk strategy here. I have two options. I can drop over here, flare, see that? So I can drop there, or I can usually hit the left corner. I'm feeling good about, you guessed it, the left corner. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to spread out my heavies in this situation. Focus my Zookas. Okay, so they're just going to kind of walk up. I'm going to get this free gunboat energy. Throw down a med pack there, because I know this is coming. Oh, there it is. And we're going to flare to the corner, another med pack, because, again, I knew it was coming. Now's a good time to get rid of this rocket. Good deal. Everything's looking lovely. Let's go ahead and overflare. See what I'm doing? I don't need to be all the way up here, but I'm telling my guys to go up there anyway, because that's where I want them to be. I want them up. The more up I can get out of them, the happier I am. So let's deal with these cannons. You'll also notice I never, or rarely, excuse me, but very rarely do I actually attack what's attacking me. I often use my gunboat on the things that I'm going to have to be fighting later. Now, I say, as I was saying that, I was bombing that sniper. That was, but that was because it was going to be getting my Zookas. As long as you're protecting your Zookas, your heavies will be fine. Yeah, you'll lose one here or there, but whatever. Again, you trained them for a reason. You brought them here because they were going to fight. So let's let them fight. You know, they ain't scared to fight, so there's no reason you should be scared to fight. Let them play. That's what they do. Like you saw the commercial, you saw how excited they got when they were told to go after the flamethrower. Like, they love this stuff, man. So this is where I'm going to go ahead and just reposition. Again, using the overflare. Even though I only need them to stand, like, technically right in this area, I want them all positioned properly. I want them all tight on this edge. That's why we overflare. That's why we work these edges. I don't care what base it is, the edges are always vulnerable. And if somebody goes so far out of his way to protect his edges, then he's going to be vulnerable right up the middle. So one way or another, you can get through. Just stick to the basics. Alright, so heavy casualties, 3 and 12. Whatever. We went in a little short, now we're very short. But, onward we go. No worries. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, well thank you, sir. Let's just go ahead and... like, wow. I was really kind of hoping that this one was going to be maybe a little tricky. But nope. He just went ahead and just gave it to me. So that's what I'll do. Yeah, I see that boom mine. Yep. Okay, now watch this. This is how we get rid of mines like that. Well, what do we call that? That's overflare. You got it. You guys are so good at this. Let's go ahead and get rid of this sniper. And where are we going? Oh, it looks like a left corner to me. Yes, sirs. We're just going to go up here. They're offering me all this free gunboat to play with, so heck, I'm going to go play with it. I see this mortar and sniper touching, so as soon as I get a little artillery there, I'm going to work on that. Boom, boom. I didn't come on this base intending to protect the core, but since we've come this far, to give full credit where credit's due, a lot of the terms that I use and everybody uses in Boom Beach are either directly stolen from Nick at Night or Boo Tramp or, oh, who's the other one? I love him. Ben Tim, great guy. No, I've never met these people. They're just, I watch their videos just like you guys do. That's how I learned. No disrespect to any of them, though. What I found their biggest problem with, personally, is because they were so high level, you can only really get a perspective of what it's like to be high level on their end. You know, which is cool. I mean, it has its own level of neatness, uniqueness. Okay, so we lost more troops. You know, when you're going in short troops, you can expect to just lose more troops. But as you can see, not slowing down. Nothing will stop me. I'm not sure what we're going to do in this situation, but maybe we're going to hit this left corner. Let's see. Now you see how by hitting the left corner, all your Zookas, if you do it right, they'll get real tight. And there's often gaps. A lot of people leave gaps, I notice, for those little mines. So you can often sneak a Zooka in there, again, by hitting that left corner. So I'm just going to go ahead and eat up these machine guns. Not that they were a threat, but because they weren't a threat and there was nothing else threatening me, so might as well eat them up, take the gunboat. Let's deal with some cannons. Those are always important. I'll deal with this cannon, just because. Okay, let's eat those up, and then we're going to once again do an overflare. Overflare. Technically, again, they only need to be, you know, right behind this residence, more or less, but that's not good enough. Because to get them to straight over, they're going to be taking fire from these snipers. Send them way up, so far out of the way it's crazy. Make people wonder where the heck you're going, and then attack, and you'll win. But there's no way you can lose. It's just good, sound, basic boom beaching. Finish that mortar off just because he's annoying. I'm not usually too concerned about mortars. but every now and then they can prove a nuisance, so it doesn't hurt to go ahead and wrap that up. Once again, we're going to over flare. I want my guys tight on this edge. I got a bomb here, might as well use it. And tight. Keep them tight. And that's it, Now, I could have actually dropped over here on the beach and cleared a little hole here, but I'm going to keep, for these videos, I'm going to keep focusing on that left corner just to show you how vulnerable that left corner is. Okay. Oh, I didn't lose any troops that run. How many more maps do I have? Alright, I don't know how long this video is. A couple. Alright, let's try to just do this quick. Here we go. Quickly glance. We're going. Alright, we're going around. Gonna have to do the corner. 1, 2, 3. So this is where I spread out my heavies. Let them deal with the mines. Hit the corner. Hit the corner. Flare the machine gun, because the machine gun will chew up some Zookas. When they're just walking right by them, they won't last long. Get rid of this cannon. Alright, let's go ahead, finish off that mortar, then we're going to flare. Flare. Look at that. Looks like we were made to win this board. Still do it. That cannon, that cannon. Yeah, I see you over here. That little rocket. Again, the rocket was not a huge threat to me, but might as well go ahead and eliminate it. I'd like to go ahead and get my guys positioned properly. See how that mortar is now kind of wanting to look at us? That's when we overflare. And again, we overflare, overflare. I'm going to keep saying it. You'll be annoyed by how much I say overflare, but it's so important. Just it's everything. Everything. If you respect my game, then you got to respect the overflare, because that's 90% of it, I feel. So we're just going to take the win now. That's a victory. I rarely even look and see how many troops I'm losing as I'm losing them. So sometimes when I do lose, it's kind of surprising to me. I'm like, oh wow, I lost troops. But yep, that was a clean one. So, kind of exciting. I think I saw one more guy up here. Alright, let's go ahead and pick them off. Hopefully we can do it quickly, and hopefully I didn't go over some kind of time limit. Let's get rid of these. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're just going to go ahead and go. Get you up there. Boom. You're done. Alright. I'm trying to go for speed now. A little speed run here. Looking pretty solid. Finish you off. So now we're just not doing anything super fancy. Once again, overflaring. We use the overflare. We love the overflare. Never disrespect the overflare. Never tell me that, flaring isn't worth upgrading. These are all wrong. All of those things I just described are wrong things. So don't say those things, because you don't want to be the guy saying wrong things. You'd rather be the guy saying right things, like overflaring is good, and good flaring is fundamental and necessary to a good Boom Beach task force. Like, I hope that how sometimes in life the things that annoy you are the things that you remember most? That's why I'm going to keep talking about overflare. So you're just so annoyed with it, you're just rolling your eyes like, yeah, I swear, okay, I'll do it, I'll overflare, and I'll say thank you. Please. Okay, now, guys who've been on my team for a while know I actually am super patient. But man, I'm looking at our attacks and we're doing so well, and just could only think like, man, if we were just overflaring properly, we'd be awesome. Quick glance. I think that's all the player maps. Okay, so this base is now empty of player bases. Sometimes I go on, you know, NPC runs, but not really. So I'm going to wrap this up just to keep it safe. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, we are still unboomable. Be safe.